More words from the great Dr. Ken. Words of wisdom. So it's titled Training Days, but what it's looking at is your training routine, your split or not split, full body, 4 times a week, whatever. Through trial and error, most old timers found the best results came from training 3 days per week on an every other day basis. Most athletes adopted that procedure. The 1960s brought us a tremendous increase in weekly training time, with bodybuilders attempting to train 2 and sometimes 3 times per day, 6 to 7 days per week. So that's when the split routines came in. Steroids had made it into the sport and made it possible for folks to overtrain. Well, they weren't overtraining because they're chemically enhanced, so they're able to train at that kind of level and benefit from it. In the 1970s, modified split routines were developed. Champs did. Late 70s brought us 2 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 2 days off programs. In every case, different body parts were trained during each session, with the rationale that my arms are resting after their Tuesday workout while I train my lower body on Wednesday. Unfortunately, the process that allows increase in muscle size and strength do not operate in a manner that allows one to divide the body into parts to be trained on different days. Again, 4 natties. Recovery ability varies widely from one individual to another, but within clearly defined limits throughout the human race. Forgetting those at either extreme because no hard and fast set of rules will serve them anyway, the average individual will not benefit maximally from more than 3 training sessions in a 7 or 8 day period. This is not to say that some trainees will not benefit from 4 training days per week or 4 days per week for a brief period. However, the probability that you are one of those individuals is minimal. If the process is biochemical, it is ludicrous to forget that the psychological system of the body are just that, systems. You cannot divide the work done by those systems into daily tasks to be done on different days. You don't eat breakfast to provide the thighs and lower back with nutrients, lunch for gross stimulation of the pecs and lats, and dinner for the remainder of the muscle system. One does not sleep on Monday in order to provide rest for the upper body and on Tuesday for the lower body. Certainly, one can reduce the work given to a particular muscle group on any training day, but the system that provides the factors which allows for growth of all muscles in the body need a certain amount of rest also. So bottom line, what he's saying is the systems that support whatever muscle group you're working never get a rest on a split routine. You hit your chest, shoulders, and triceps on this day, your legs on the next day, back and biceps on the next day. When did the systems that allow for the growth of those muscle groups get their rest? How it's done. If you're natty, accept it, don't accept it, doesn't matter. None of you natties out there, very few of you natties I've come across out there are anywhere near what the guys were doing before steroids on their little full body 3-day-a-week program. Old daddy, I'm out.